Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel today. Hey, I'm getting back out into the wild and sourcing some stuff. So I wanted to show you what I found and kind of get the ball rolling again. You know, I was out of town for a week and then I come down with COVID. And then we had Thanksgiving, so it's kind of like a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks of interruption on like the normal routine of sourcing and getting new stock in. So I've got some kind of an eclectic mix. So let me just go through it and show you what I've got. And hey, like always, thanks for the views, the channel support. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. You guys keep watching them. I'll keep making them. We'll see what happens. So let's jump in. So the first thing that was kind of cool, and I've sold these before, but this crosses multiple genres of stuff, are some older TV guides. Now, I ran into some TV guides. I bought a box of them for like $5, probably about a year ago, and made some really good money on them. I think the cheapest one I sold out of that was like $10. They were like all from the 60s, and if you see them at the right price, some of those, they command a good price. And when you list TV guides, you can often tell, you have to tell what region they're from. Like if, you know, like a lot of these are like from the Alabama, Middle Tennessee area, but some people like to know what kind of region they come from, you know, what state or city they come from, in addition to the year and all that kind of stuff. But these came, I think these were from the 90s. Anyway, it was 4 TV guides. I got them for $1, and there's Kirk, and I forget that guy's name, Deep Space Nine guy, right? And then Janeway, and then Picard. So these were Star Trek TV guides. So I'll put these as a lot. They were from 1996. You can see the date on them. So it's kind of cool. So you get TV guide collector, Star Trek collector. People can get them all together. They don't have labels, so for $1, I think I can get at least $20 for these, maybe 25. So that's pretty good. Here's one. It was just a car book, the Racing Stutz. I see this selling for $20. I think I paid 50 cents for it. Yeah, they write it in the cover after race that 50 cents. That's like a $20 book, so pretty good. Then this next one was it's a genealogy book, Burlington County, New Jersey, marriage records. I love genealogy stuff. Whenever I see it, get it the right price, always sells good. So this I haven't looked this up. I'm thinking this is 15 to 20. That's what they usually run, something like that. So paying $1 for it, good return. All right, these next ones, they're all about the Go. So how to play Go, and I know nothing about Go, but I think it's these white and black strategy game. I guess I should read how to play it. There's something called Life and Death Go, and then Josike. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but I guess it's like strategies. So anyway, I see a lot of these running 15 to 20 bucks each. So they're kind of vintage. They're 60s to 70s. So I think that these will sell at least for 10 bucks each. I may put them in a lot, but I'm leaning toward putting these. They'll go on eBay separate. So it's a good find there. Kind of interesting. Just one. This is about a $15 book. Paid $1.50 for it. Nazi Fugitive. It's kind of a history book there. Then I got a couple of these. Got these for 50 cents each. Actually, it's funny. I just sold this. I had a copy of this. Sold it for like $13, and then literally like the day I sold it in my library, I see another copy. So 50 cents, and then shotgun gunsmithing. This should be a $15 to $20 one too. It's kind of a bolo item. Whenever I see these hand-loaded books, they're not gonna. The newer ones can make like 30 bucks each, but even the vintage ones, they always, they're worth looking up. If you get them for 50 cents each and you can sell them for 10 to 15, it's a pretty good return on your money. All right. This one was strange. I'd never seen this before. It's kind of like, I guess I wasn't a kid with this, but it was, and then I didn't have kids. It was in that area, but this is from like the 80s. This Noisy Number Robots book. And I guess Texas Instruments, TI, had this device, some kind of a magic wand reader This could have been in the 90s. I paid 50 cents for this. But see, it's like I guess it scans it and then actually reads that. And I'm guessing it's got kind of like a computer voice or something. But so this is not the device, it's just the book. And I see these individual books selling for 20 bucks. So I paid 50 cents for it. I thought that was cool. Kind of neat. All right, here's some. There's 3 of them. And I'm going to sell them separately. But it's this military uniforms in America. Okay. I paid, I think, $1.50 for each one of these. There's one Civil War. Then the years of growth, like 1796 to 1851. And then American Revolution. And I think there's a bigger set of them. But they've got a little bit of wear to them. But I thought they were kind of cool. And it's just, you know, let's just show you some examples. You know, they're really heavily illustrated, showing almost like every page has, you know, illustrations on them. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, you know, there's, see, some good graphics. I think I see these selling 10 to 20 bucks each. Around 15 seems to be the average. So I paid $1.50 for them. I'll probably list them in that 15 to 20 range and see what happens with the best offer turned on. So I like those. Okay. All right. Now this one could be a huge win. I got to do a little more research on it. It's a children's book. And you know, I sell some children's books, but I don't go through the children's books rigorously when I see them because there's always so many of them. But if something catches my eye, and something about this one, I guess being old, this Kokolo, and this, by all evidence, this is a first edition. I have one exactly like this, a sold comp for 138 bucks. I paid 50 cents for this one. So given I only paid 50 cents for it, and I had a sold comp of one that I checked at the photos that were on the sold one, same price, same markings, everything. And I don't even think it had a dust jacket. This one has the dust jacket here, as well as the printed cover. This appears to be from like 1945, okay? I don't know that much about it other than it caught my eye, and then I looked it up and I'm like, sucker's got a sold comp for 138 bucks. So it does have a little bit of tear, but it does have, it's all intact. So, hey, if I could even get 100 bucks for this, that'd be great. All right. Now, here's one I'll be sending to Amazon. This is a digital microwave. It's a textbook. Yawn. Boring textbook, schmexbook. It's, you know, it has eScore 2, so it's only selling like every 3 months. I did pay, let's see, I paid $7.50 for this one, okay? And it has sold comps. It's sold on Amazon for 120 to 150 bucks. So it's got $80 to $100 profit potential. Just make sure I price it right so when it sells, it'll get that sell. But it's only selling like every 2 to 3 months. So with an eScore of 2 or 3, something like that. So, but for that price potential, paying $7.50 for it, I thought it's worth it. So I'm going to do it. All right. Here was one. This was fun. It's a cookbook. I'm trying to do more, learn more on cookbooks, and you know, usually Betty Crocker cookbooks I always knew about, but some of these other topics in cookbooks, I'm trying to train my eye to what to look for, you know. Cooking Danish. Turns out this is a $40 cookbook. So it's got a decent eScore. I'm going to send this rascal into Amazon, let it rip. I only paid $1 for it, so that should be a pretty quick sale. Then I had another one. This is about a $20 to $25 cookbook, and it has a real high eScore. It's like a 151 plus, you know, on the ScoutIQ app. So this thing's selling like every day, and it's bread, toast, crumbs. So, you know, I thought that was really cool. I paid 50 cents for this one, believe it or not. And, you know, it's beautifully illustrated. Look at that, man, that's a good looking sandwich. Make you hungry. But bread, toast, crumbs, all kinds of recipes. Paid 50 cents for it. It's a $21 to $25, and it's the sucker selling like every day. So good win there. All right, this final set, I've been kind of getting lucky on buying some sets, and this is not a complete set. What I'm about to show you, it's on the The Papers of Alexander Hamilton, okay? I'm looking along. This is at my library, Friends of the Library bookstore. You know, people donate stuff. So they're not ex-library books. It's just stuff, things people had donated, all right? And I got 7 of them. So there they are, 7. And I got them, so you'll see, I got these for $2. Because here's the deal. It was 7 volumes for $4, but they were having 50% off. So I got these for like $2 for all 7 of them. The crazy thing about this, and I'm not sure, I've got to research pricing. I only see one sold comp for like one volume of this for like 20 bucks. But when you search these on eBay, they're all showing up, and I think they're newer editions of this, but they're all pricing like 140 to 200 bucks, which is probably why there's not a lot of sold comps, except I see one sold comp for like 20 bucks. And I don't think I'm gonna sell these individually, because what happens is, you know, Hamilton, you know, he was a real prolific writer, just wrote all the time. And you can see there's different volumes, like volume 1, and it gives a date, you know, of what letters and things he wrote. And like volume 3, like that's 1782 to 1786, and so on. So I'm going to sell these individually. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do a little more research, but I may start these at $40 or $50 each and see what happens. Again, I've got $2, 7. I've got like 30 cents in them, right? 25 to 30 cents. So it's like pure profit on these, but they're in great shape. You know, they got a little bit of edge wear and stuff, but if I can sell these, and you know, for 40 or 50 bucks each, even 20 bucks each, right? I got $2 turned into 140 bucks. That's awesome return. But I'm thinking, with the way the other ones are priced, the newer versions of these are priced really crazy expensive, you know, 140 to 200 bucks. I may even start these things like at $79 and with a best offer and see what happens, you know. Could be a huge win. I mean, if, you know, could make, you know, 300 bucks profit off of, you know, a $2 investment. So anyway, that's it. Some pretty cool stuff with some pretty good potential profit, you know, return. Like that one Kokolo book, if a sold comp of that on, you know, 130 bucks, the textbooks that can bring 80 to 100 in, you know, profit, the cookbooks, you know, I'll make 40 or 50 bucks. So I don't know. I think what I'd paid on these, with the one textbook being $7.50, I think I was like $25, which at my thrift stores and library stores, you know, to spend $25 is usually tons of books, right? And this was a good stack of books, but the profit potential on this is several hundred. So anyway, it's all good. So kind of feels good to get back in the swing of it, kind of get these listed, get them going, and hopefully you're, you know, you're having good luck. So remember what I always say, see cool, buy cool, and just keep doing it, you know. Find good stock, build that inventory, and it'll all work out. So that's it. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.